Yeah, hi YouTube land people. So, this is just a rant about how some people take advantage of adult content workers, and what I'm going through right now reminds me of things that I used to go through in the past. So, yeah, I started a OnlyFans channel, and my content on there is very much adult content, like as much as you can possibly get, pretty much. They will allow, actually. Some things they won't allow on there, but I pretty much do everything that they do allow on there. And for some reason, there's always that one rotten apple in the bunch, and that seem to think that they can view all your stuff and then ask for a refund. And why is that? Well, because they think they're going to get away with it. They think that they will get a refund. I'm not giving them a refund. So if I have to start giving refunds, then I won't do adult content no more. I'll just make it a free channel, and I won't do anything adult on my free channel. And if you want to see adult stuff, then you'd have to individually pay for each video. But I don't want to do it like that right now. I think what I charge is very reasonable, and you can see all my content for one low fee, instead of charging the same fee for just one video, which I will do if this keeps up, because I won't be making, I'm not going to sit here, and do a bunch of adult content on OnlyFans and then only to have to reimburse people. That I'm not going to make money that way. I barely make anything now. So this brings back really horrible memories of the past when the internet first came out. They used to have these paid for adult content sites, and there were these individuals, that would set up these, photo shoots in their homes, and they would have all the lighting, all the cameras. They would hire a bunch of models, and they would get a bunch of content, then they would upload it to these different, I don't know, site adult sites, and then they would make a huge amount of money. And then guess what? A lot of times they wouldn't pay their models, and I'd been through that many times, so many times that it really discouraged me to a point where I just stopped doing it altogether. Because I would say about 50% of these so-called companies, which were just like individuals that had all the equipment, you would never see the check. So for example, this is just one really horrible thing that happened to me, where I drove like really far. This is when I lived in LA, and I drove all the way into Orange County. Traffic, we're talking major traffic, like an hour drive into Orange County. Got to the house, they had all the lighting, all the equipment, all the cameras. Spent all day long doing different costumes and things, different sets of photos that they were going to sell online. And then on the contract, it says, we will pay you X amount of dollars once we recoup our costs. So, in other words, their costs would be like advertising, I don't know, whatever. Okay, they could even add in the cost for lighting and equipment. Who knows? But anyway, long story short, I would wait and wait and wait for my check, and then I would never ever get my check. This happened a lot of times, like 50% of the time. And they always an excuse was, oh, they didn't make their money back, they weren't making an, or my stuff wasn't selling, which is bullshit, because of course it was selling, and of course they made a ton of money. And guess what? They just totally took advantage of the situation. I had no way, no one to go to, no one to complain to, no way to get my money, unless of course I want to take a small claims court, but that was never gonna happen. Okay, it was just too much to go through. But yeah, that's the way it was back then. And so that really discouraged me, and I totally stopped doing that kind of stuff, nude modeling for these places. And because I wasn't getting paid enough, I wasn't making enough money doing it. And yeah, I actually even did a photo shoot for a magazine, and guess what? The attorney that got me in the magazine, he kept all the money. I never got any of it. And so that really discouraged me. And now that there's an OnlyFans, okay, I'm like, okay, good, I will get paid. And but the problem is now there's always like one person who doesn't want to pay. So I will keep you guys updated, let you know what happens with that. Hopefully nothing happens with that and I get my money and it's all said and done. So that's just an update. I'll put my OnlyFans link below if you would like to join. I also have a PayPal, and this video will probably be demonetized. Why? I don't know. Take care.